Not everything important is easily measurable, quantifiable, and comes with peer-reviewed studies and expert recommendations. Your peace is one of those important things. Because your inner peace is actually one of the most valuable things that you will ever own, knowing how to protect it and harness it by being still is essential. This is why knowing how to be still is such an important factor on the journey of you becoming your best you. Hi, I'm HC, and here are the 5 steps on how to be still. Step 1. Let go. Letting go is an important step to being still because it is often what was that is holding us from what is to come. In this context, to let go is to remove the invisible ropes holding you back from being as you are. Think of it like literal ropes holding you from walking forward. Sometimes we are attached to pain because it is what we have felt for so long. Sometimes we are attached to guilt because we don't feel worthy enough to enjoy the present. Sometimes we are attached to people who we believed would be the key to us becoming who we are to some extent or the other. And sometimes you are attached to chaos because you have never known or understood that there can be peace. All internalized feelings and thoughts subconsciously holding us back like ropes attached to an anchor. To let go is to free yourself from those ropes and walk freely again. To let go is to accept what was so that you can be what is. Step 2. Breathe. Find your center. As simple as it sounds, take a moment to ask yourself, are you breathing? In this context, to breathe is to take an instant and focus on your breath. Locate your peace and localize your center. Oftentimes, we are not still because we are not on our center without us even realizing. Finding your center can be thought of as positioning your feet on the ground firmly so that you can use the amount of energy needed to take your next step. We are often off of our pivot, still hoping to take the perfect next step and immediately arrive at our destination to receive the fruits of our labor. However, in these circumstances, we find ourselves stressing and forcing things and then wondering, why is everything I'm doing not working? How come no matter how hard I try, I see no results and reap no reward from all of my invested energy? This is often because we are not acting from our true selves, from our center. Instead, we are taking steps from a weakened and unbalanced state. Think of it this way. Imagine being extremely tired and having to answer important questions involving remembering things that happened a long time ago. Although you may remember a few things, it is unlikely that you can give as detailed of answers as you would have if you had gotten an adequate amount of rest. This is the same thing as taking actions while you are not at your center. Yes, you may use all of your energy, try really hard. Yes, you may try your best actually. But at the end of the day, you are not acting as your best you, so you cannot reap the rewards as if you were. Take a moment for you, breathe, and find your center. Step 3. Don't rush. Be patient. Where are you going? What imaginary plateau are you trying to hit? What high are you chasing that you will soon become accustomed to? Being patient is accepting that what is yours cannot not be yours. Patience does not mean to be lazy or complacent about your situation. Rather, it understands that the journey to success includes periods that are seemingly motionless. It understands that it is not through one leap that you will get to the top of the mountain. Rather, it is by climbing as much as you can, hour by hour, day by day. Your journey is unique and it is your own, and therefore cannot be put beside or compared to the journey of anyone else. Practice patience. Embrace the beauty in your world today. Step 4. Be present. Have you ever heard of the saying, "The future is now"? Have you ever really thought about what that meant? The future is now can be interpreted as you are now what you will become, because the secret to your future is hidden in your day. Be, and when you continue to be, then you will become. Always remember, there is no point in time that you will become that which you are not. You can and will only become a product of who you are in this moment. Think of this like the life journey of a mango tree. At first, it is just a seed. When submerged into the ground, watered, and fed with sunlight, it then grows to be a small tree bark, and then a tree bark with leaves. And only after that does it grow taller and become a mango tree to fulfill its purpose and offer mangoes. Now imagine being that mango seed. Would stressing about bearing fruit and being a big tree change anything? Would being pissed off and annoyed about who you are when you are a small tree bark help you become the mango tree? And no matter how hard you thought about it, and no matter how many tricks, hacks, and turns you took, no matter how many books you read about how to be a big mango tree, would it have really changed your destination? Or would it have only worked to the contrary and made you annoyed and bothered and enjoy less of your life experience at each step of growth? To be present is to accept that your life is right now, and right now is a gift. Look around you. Try focusing on one thing to smile about and realize that you are, and accept this and just be. Blessings are around the corner for you to discover. Step 5. Give thanks. In this context, to give thanks means to appreciate things for what they are, not for what you think they are or for what you want them to be. Appreciate them for just being. Our mind often tries to change things to what we think they should be, and we think by modifying what they are, it will make us more content or more happy in some way. To give thanks is to understand that everything is everything and that there are always two sides to a situation, and thus to enjoy what is for what it is. Think of it this way. Imagine you are expressing yourself as purely as you can and as who you are, and then someone came and said, "I mean, you're all right, I guess, but if you were like this and maybe had some of this and some of that, and changed a little of this and added a little of that, then you would be perfect." How would you feel about that? Not good, probably. This is the same thing that we are doing when we try to change and judge the events in our reality, rather than accepting them as the blessings that they are. Everything that happens to you are happening for you, not to harm you, but to bring you closer to who you are. Give thanks and allow yourself to become. So that's it, Howl family. Those are the 5 steps on how to be still and to start moving forward today. Thank you so much for watching this video until the end. You are appreciated. Like and share this video and consider subscribing to this channel if you haven't already. I'll see you here next time on Howl Consultations, the how-to being true to you.